I wanted to find some summer color to put in my little bird bath flower bed I have out here. I haven't done anything to it since the tulips and irises died, and I blame the squirrels for the failure of the tulips and irises, but I have not done anything to it. So I got out looking for some summer color, and believe it or not, I couldn't find any at my local garden center. I was so sad. So I ran up to Lowe's and they had these. Now, I have never planted these, so I'm gonna have to look these up. But looking at the thing, they need full sun, which they'll pretty much get underneath that bird bath where that's located. They'll pretty much get that afternoon every day, so they should get six plus hours. But we'll see how this goes. I grabbed the 6 they had at $11.48 after tax, so I've got about $75 worth of these to plant. And let me grab this. I'll go show you the other ones I have outside. My sweet potato vine, it's doing so great. I have my gloves out. Here are the other 5 I picked up. And oh, my shadow. But we've got different colors in here. Some, the purple, the bright pink, and then we have white and light pink. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. Here's the bed. Oh, it's so bright. Y'all, I'm having to do this in spurts because it's 100 degrees today here in North Texas. It's ridiculous. But see, this is the bed where the tulips and irises were. This is the little bird bath bed. And I've done nothing. I haven't even de-weeded it at all. So I've got a lot of work to do. I've got to pull up these weeds. I did have 2 hostas in here from last year. If the snails didn't eat them, looks like the snails did get them. Oh well. Oh well. But I've got to get this all cleaned out and then hoe it up and get it ready to put those in. So here is it de-weeded, and fun surprise, my hostas were still hanging in there. Look. Oh, I'm so happy. They're not that big, but they did hang in there. There's this one on this side. It does have a little bit of a where they've gotten to it, but all those weeds helped. And now this is workable, manageable. And I just realized I thought I had a bag of mulch, and I do not. But here is the aftermath from that little bed. There we go. So I'm going to have to pick that up. What I was hoping to do when I went out looking for color was to find 3 and do 3 different colors in the same flower and do 3 separate rings of color around the bed. Yeah, sigh. I'm not going to be able to do that now because I could only find 6 of these. But each of these has 12 in the container. So that's, let's see if you could see that. I don't know if you could see that. So it's 72. So 72. That should fill in that bed pretty good, I'm thinking. I'm hoping so, but what I'm going to do instead of 3 rings of color like I had hoped to do, didn't know that color would not be available. Anyway, I'm just going to mix them all in together. It should be very, very pretty. Get them put in here and watered in. the next day and I'm out my breezeway and I have my fan going because it is a scorcher again today. And that is why you didn't get to see me put all of them in the ground. It was so hot, I was afraid my camera was going to overheat. So I brought it in and then finished getting them in the ground. But after I was done and watered them in and gave the rest of my garden some supplemental water, I was done. So I didn't even go back out and film the result. Getting ready to show you that. But I wanted to interject here because you don't get my original reaction to this, unfortunately. But holy cannoli, y'all, I did not look up the specs on this Vinca because I was just excited to find color, and it was all they had. My local garden center didn't have any, like I said before, and this was it. This is what I found at Lowe's. It's called Vinca. I think I'm saying that correctly. But apparently, I didn't read past full sun. So I saw full sun and I knew they would do great, whatever this was, in the flower bed around the bird bath. So I was like, that's fantastic. But then I kept reading, and then I also Googled to verify after I was done, and I was sitting down and I was looking at the little tag that came with them. Apparently these guys get 10 to 14 inches tall and wide, and you should space them 8 inches apart. Y'all, I already told you, I bought 6 of those because that's what they had. I wanted all 6. I needed all the color, and you know, I was just thinking of, you know, bunch of color, and with 12 in each, so that was 72, right? Well, I managed to get 70 in that bed, and the last 2 I plopped over in the daisy bed because I just couldn't find another spot for the last 2. 70. I put 70 of these in that little bird bed. If you are new here, or if you are not new here, this does not surprise you. This is just another of gardening with Wendy, okay? And this is what happens. This is what I do. I tend to, you know, just go and do and see. So, but for now, they are in there. I am not digging them up. If I have to, if they just get so abundant, I will dig some of them up and move them. But yeah, anyway, gardening with Wendy. Let's go see what it looks like. All right, so here we go. Let's go see it. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, so the sun is attempting to go down, but here they are. Look. Oh my gosh. 70. Hopefully my shadow won't get in this, but it's beautiful. Look at this. And I'm kind of glad that I ran out of steam yesterday and filming this today. Oh, there's my shadow. After giving them water, and then the sprinklers went off this morning, of course. They're really just standing up. Yesterday they weren't all standing up. They were just kind of weary, I think, from being in the garden center. I don't know how long they had been there, but I took them, and now they look so lively. They got watered in and got some more water this morning, so we're gonna see if this thing just explodes or if it's just gorgeous. Well, it's definitely gonna be gorgeous with all this color in here. I absolutely love this soft pink color right here. I love all the colors, but these just really, oh goodness, my shadow. Look at this color. These just really stood out to me. That coral color and that really soft pink. Oh, I love that. These are just beautiful. 10 to 14 inches tall and wide. The tall is fine. It's the width. It's the width that I'm going to be dealing with. But all right, there's the result. Let's see. Let me step back a bit. So it's definitely going to be beautiful. It's just how beautiful it's going to be. It may be a lot and it may be perfect. I don't know, but 70 of them in there. Ooh, after reading that, I was just like, oh my gosh. I wish I had my original reaction because you guys would have died. But those that know me, they can only imagine what came out of my mouth to my husband when I realized what I had done. Oh, I wanted to add in here because I said I didn't have a bag of mulch like I thought I did, but I still had plenty of good mulch left from the spring. So I just moved it out of the way, planted them, and then dispersed it out best I could. So we'll see if it keeps the weeds at bay. Oh, and I also left my little hostas in here as well. If you can see, they're here. One there and one over here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update as I was going to edit this video, and it's a week later, so I thought, why not come out here and show you guys what has happened in a week. I think they like it here, and these guys are so easygoing from what I've read, so I am not surprised that they are doing great, and I can't wait. I'm gonna have a lot of free flowers that I can do cuttings from and root and spread out around the beds around here, so that makes me super happy. Okay, for real now this time, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you for adding color to my world. I hope you're having a great day. Be sweet.